I don't think I've ever made a video like this, and I don't think I ever will again, but I love this game so much and I want it to last forever, so here we go. Hopefully somebody from BigGames is watching this. If you are, hi. How are ya? So BigGames currently has a Titanic Kitsune Fox plush that is dropping on Sunday, and it has the community a little bit upset. Not necessarily because of the plush inside, but because of the DLC that comes with it. Most of you probably know that there is already a Titanic Kitsune in the game that you are able to obtain through the Forever Pack. And as I am making this video, it is the same exact Titanic Kitsune that you are able to get when you buy the plush. The reason this has so many people upset is because it can take hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Robux to get a Titanic through the Forever Pack. Personally, I've spent around 500,000 Robux myself to try and get one, and I always seem to come up empty-handed. So when someone is able to get one, they either got very lucky or they spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to be able to get it. But when they release the plushie on Sunday, someone will be able to guarantee themselves a Titanic Kitsune Fox in-game for $145 US. That is way less money than people have to spend to get one from the Forever Pack, which is, of course, why people are upset. Had people known that it was going to release as a $145 plushie later down the road, they would have never spent the tons and tons of money to try and get one before from the Forever Pack. Now, I do understand that with the Forever Pack, you're buying more than just Titanic. You get a lot of other stuff as well, but most people just try to get it for the Titanic. And you might be asking yourself why? Why would BigGames do this? Couldn't they just release a different version of the Titanic Kitsune Fox for the plush? That way those that were bought from the Forever Pack can retain their value. Well, they did try that. Sort of. When they first announced the plush, people had already been speculating that this might become some sort of an issue, so they released it showing off this DLC as this weird inverted colored red version of the fox. And the community instantly showed their disinterest in this because, well, it didn't look very good. And so they changed the DLC back to the original colors of the fox, which of course upset the community even more because of the reasons I mentioned earlier. So here's what I think is going on. And this is purely speculation because obviously I have no idea what is going on behind the scenes at the company. But what I think could have happened is there was some sort of mix-up between BigGames and the factory that makes the plushies. I want to imagine that they put the Titanic Kitsune in the Forever Pack thinking that they would never make a plushie of it and that this would never become an issue. But then for some reason, the plush was made and BigGames was stuck with thousands of plushies that they needed to figure out how to sell. So they put it up on their website, inverted the DLC, and went, problem solved. But they didn't think about the fact that the community might just have some issues with that. And that leads me to the main thing that I want to get across in this video. I'm going to be addressing BigGames directly here. Hi, BigGames. All of this comes from a very loving place. I absolutely love your game and I want it to be around for as long as possible, but you need to find a better way to handle issues between you and your community. It seems that every time there's a giant uproar from the community, it is because you guys just reacted with a quick and easy solution to a problem without thinking about how that might affect your players. And then you suddenly have to go into damage control because everybody's upset, and you either ignore the issue entirely or you end up coming up with some solution on your own that ends up upsetting the community even more. Here's what I think should happen. You should hire a community manager. I know that Coilist already is the community manager for the game, but he has been MIA for the past few months, and whenever there has been an issue that's come up like this in the past, he hasn't really interacted with the community in a very constructive way. A community manager should be somebody that bridges the gap between you and the community. And I understand that not everything the community wants is possible. What one community member might want is often very different from what another community member might want, but someone needs to be there in between to bridge that gap in order to find the best possible solutions. It honestly should be someone from the community that plays the game on a very regular and consistent basis. I can guarantee you that if someone from your team reached out to the community to try and find a solution to this Kitsune Fox problem, they would have been able to give you great ideas to solve this problem in a way that pleases most people. You can't please everyone. At the end of the day, these are just my opinions, and perhaps there's something deeper going on at the company that I just don't know about. These are just some things that have kind of been on my mind for a little while. The game is amazing, and hopefully it has a long life ahead of it. I would love to hear all of your thoughts on all of this. Whether you agree, disagree, have thoughts of your own, let me know down in the comment section below. I don't think I'll ever make a video like this again. I'm gonna go back to playing Pet Simulator 99. I have some super fun videos coming out from the game super soon, so I hope you'll stick around for that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.